Okay, welcome back to another Let's Fish video. You are currently staring at my kayak. I purchased this last fall. This is not going to be a fishing video. It is middle of February for us, southeastern Ohio. We've been in one of the worst snow ice situations we've had in a few years. So I fished a little bit in December and very little in January. Kids have sports in the cold and didn't catch anything. But I got these kayaks last fall. I've got one for myself, which is a Brooklyn kayak, and one for my son, which is a Pelican. I believe it's a 100 or 120. But these videos I'm doing now is some mod videos. So I'm going to go over the kayak, what I've done, what I'm going to do. And then the other videos will come out doing them. I said this is a Brooklyn kayak. It's an 11.5 foot. It's a paddle kayak. It comes with the controls for your rudder system. It comes with 3 hatches. Hatch 1, 2, 3. Rudder control pedals. And your rudder on the back. Decent amount of space. Scupper holes come with the plugs. Has mounts here for rings and accessory mounts. Came with the seat. I did do a mod to the seat. I'll explain in a minute. Drink plug. Carry case. So mod 1. Mod 1 that I did was the seat. The seat. This was actually the base of the seat. I went and got some T-connectors, some pipe, and extended the seat. About 5-6 inches higher. Used to be getting out of this thing was a nuisance because it was like sitting on your butt trying to stand up and you couldn't shift your weight. I mean, this thing is a 34-inch kayak. It's pretty stable. I haven't flipped it yet. I've only been out in it a few times, but this will change my center of balance. So I really am looking forward to the height increase. Hopefully the balance won't be too far off, but we'll see. System automatically come with these rails. I do a lot of catfishing, so I got some rod holders, monster rod holders, got the 8-inch version. Couldn't tell 8 or 4. I wanted to do a seat mod, so I went ahead and got the taller ones. These things are pretty well locked down right now, so it's they're fantastic. They're sturdy. The only thing I may do is eventually I may drill down through the hull and bracket them all the way in instead of just this. We'll see. But I got 2 of them there. As I said before, this was factory, and they used the star bits. Excuse the lighting, but they have the star bits, so I have a cup holder that mounts into the star bits. And it locks into place. There you go. Neat little thing. I could put another rod holder or not. It's not too bad because there's Trailblazer and Yak gear and all that stuff. Pops out. Star bit. It's meant for side screw there. Pop it back in. My generic fish finder, it actually is currently mounted through here, which when you go underneath the boat, it is right there. Lighting's horrible, so let's do it right. Wired and mounted PVC pipe, comes all the way down to the bottom and mounts up this hole here. They make a scupper hole just for it. It's fantastic. So But I'm moving on with that. I have our Garmin, and I've drilled here already. This was a base mount for a rod holder. I went ahead and took it off. I may put something else there later, but I'm going to have the Garmin here. While I was learning to drill this, I made a couple oopses. Drilled it too close. The kit come with screws. I put little washers and bolts just to be more sturdy. One of the storage compartments, I have the GPS, I have a rag, extra batteries, zip ties. I have stuff there. When you're in the creeks, have to grab onto a limb and anchor. Here you go. Right, originally I had it tied off to my straps, but I do have an anchor or a tie down right here. I will be, this right here is our setup for multiple purposes. Set up for yak gear, clips in like this, outriggers. Once the outrigger is applied to the kayak, it increases the stability. Again, it's probably a little extra hassle to carry it around, but you know, my wife wanted me to be safe, so she said to get them, and I didn't turn her down on them. So, but it comes with two, one on each side. So those have been installed. They've not been used on the water, but we'll see. Next section, future mods. Mod 1, next mod I'm working on is installing the Garmin. I have just wrapped up today a video with the battery box. It's going to be located internally here. It's going to be ran through here and plugged in here. Then we have our transducer arm here. This guy transducer arm will be mounted into the rail and down below the side through that way. So you'll have the transducer arm here, the battery here, the wiring here. Boom. Great. Now, anchors. I have made an anchor last year. This is a kayak anchor with 1.5 feet of chain, a weaker style zip tie to snap in case we get hung up, about 40 feet of line, and a pull noodle float. That will go on the kayak also. I have a basket. I have my flotation device. I'm going to be modding a few more things. The basket with some rod holders. On the side here, I'm going to be installing an anchor trolley. It's over there. It's just on my to-do list. Lights. This here is an outdoor four-wheeler light. It will fit in this. I did notice that, which is cool. So I could have a place for this, even if I decide not to keep that. I thought about putting it toward the front of the kayak. I don't know. I kind of am liking this setup here. I have two of the lights. I'm not for sure. I really want to add a second one, point it downward like this, not to blind myself too bad, but just to have some working lights. Other options are strip lights here, but lights will be installed. I've got some red and green ones for boating purposes, but I was thinking about some blue lights at the front, or green, but that's not the necessary ones. Garmin transducer, your first light, maybe not right now, but I got some work. I'm gonna send out multiple videos, keep you guys updated. How I put these in were walnuts. One of the things you don't realize you have to buy is a lot of walnuts. I went with the 1.5-inch walnuts, so I have a whole stockpile here. All my other fishing stuff, I got some unboxing to do, little totes that will go in there, or if I decide not to go with the tote route, I can go with these little things. This increased storage and battery life. I saw these on YouTube, and you can put little setups for catfishing gears, leader lines, sinkers, swivels, pre-setups. So not a bad little idea. And it's under here. Storage space here. I got that milk crate, but that's a little bit bigger. I may want to go smaller. I'm not for sure, because I look at it, I think that's where it needs to go. But then I'm thinking cooler, other stuff. So we'll see. And rod holders. You can hold 4 rods. Used to be 5, but the space is open. I could do something with it if I chose to. So anyway, this is my Brooklyn kayak. Weight limit's anywhere between 450 and 550 pounds. I have a little bit of room to give. I'm not a small person, not even close. So would love to get a trolling motor on, but I don't think it's going to be this one. I think I'll get another one, just because I'd rather have that one kayak that you mess around with and you learn with. So, but it's decently priced. Like I said, paddle versus pedal. I went with paddle. I think I would really look into a pedal kayak, because it's got more ease and control. So my son's Pelican net, his flotation, storage, basic, but his mod was these 2 Scotty rod holders right there. I don't think they're going to be too bad. Lighting's terrible, but one on each side. And to put 4 walnuts in, I had enough for 8. I don't know if I need 8 or not. I may put them back in. We'll see. But not a lot of mods for his yet. I do have some clips that is used for your paddle. I may put those on too. My wife got those. I'm not for sure. Seat. This seat dips down, and since I'm a bigger person, it hurts right here. So I'm going to get a seat cushion, I think, to kind of keep it level. But that's about it. I'll slowly drop some videos in. It's middle of February now. Hopefully March it livens up. Do some catfishing, some crappie. Got a lot of stuff coming in for artificials. We'll see. We'll try to get on a crappie bite and test this new Garmin out and get learning. So, well, this is Adam Drummond with another one. Please look forward to my mod series. I ain't gonna promise you it's gonna be too interesting, but trying to keep busy. So you guys have a good rest of your day. Enjoy the video. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you very much. Out.